right, welcome back to the Sentai Review. This tab is too small. Let me fix it while I'm talking to you here. And now the tab is fixed, and you guys can't see that, but it's better now. So, Reploid Bill, William Bush.
Seth Level Sario, and at least I didn't make the spike tab look all tiny so we couldn't see if we were fucking talking or not.
Scott Action Jackson. And website.
Hey guys, I know you're about to get your podcast on, so I'll be quick. If at any time you feel like dropping your own opinion into what we're talking about, head on over to fandomnight.com, and all of the contact information for every single one of our shows, including the one you're about to watch, is there. Alright guys, I'll leave you alone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in here because we have to finally talk about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3 DVD.
Which explains why there's only 3 of us.
We've been putting this off for a while.
It's no joke, we really have. So let's jump into these episodes here. We are 1, 2, and 3 is A Friend in Need,
which introduces what becomes the Masked Rider series, which is actually, I think, Kamen Rider Black in Japan.
Okay.
It's more or less our Rangers going to a planet to help the guy who becomes the Masked Rider for that series and introduces their bad guys for that series.
I remember very little about that episodes. Those, very little, honestly.
Although I thought it was 2, not 3 episodes.
It's 3.
Yeah, it's 3 because I'm looking at it right now.
Weird.
Hold on. Kamen Rider Black.
Yeah, I was right. Black.
So, yes. Now, as soon as this stupid fucking website gets this goddamn ad out of my face, I can go back and...
in the face!
The problem is the website that I'm looking at is one of those ones where it's like, here's a full-screen advertisement! You can't skip it for 10 seconds. It's that doesn't help.
Have to see it.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that there's this game coming out that I don't give a fuck about.
Which one?
I don't fucking know. There's something with a fucking water drop in somebody's eyeball. Okay, let's see. A Friend in Need, Part 1. Zed observes the attack on planet Endoi.
Oh, that's right. They tried to act like he had some rival or some shit.
Yeah.
And that guy was pulling ahead because
and that guy
he was...
ended up being Masked Rider's villain guy.
Yep. Because they try to head toward Alpha 5, finding out that that's where Alpha was, quote, born. Bunch of bullshit, strange alien life forms, powerful being, yeah. Kimberly continues to battle...
Oh, she's sick.
Repellitor, while the Rangers continue to fight with the Plague Patrol.
Yeah, Kimberly was sick and was
Masked Rider battles the Cogwarts. Okay, so yeah, I think that's leading up to Machine Empire shit.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, and 7 were the Ninja Quest. This pretty much takes the place of the movie. If you have the movie, the Ninja Quest never happened. If you have the Ninja Quest, the movie never happened. Technically, it is the movie that never happened because it was written by Hollywood, and it is 100% not canon.
So instead of the chick with the flute thing, we got NINJOR!
We didn't get Whistle Stick Bitch, we got NINJOR.
But this introduced Rito.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's the one that came in and destroyed their Zords and messed up the powers, and that's the reason they had to do this Ninja Quest.
Yeah.
We also figure out that Zordon found these coins. He didn't make them.
Yep.
He didn't make shit, and he doesn't actually know shit. He found them.
So Season 3 just confirms don't view that plot hole is his answer for, his exchange for, I don't know.
Exactly.
Everything I say is dog shit.
Stop. Don't view that. Never mind. It's
actually, you're going to have to this time because
you're going to have
no
to
powers.
this time because there's no other fucking way around it. But let's distract you. Here's a scene from Kimberly Shower 3 weeks ago.
They're like, Zordon, we have no powers. You could just fix them, right? All right, truth time. I
found
that shit. I don't even know how it works. I mean, I
Green
kind of
coin
know.
I know, because, I mean, I used to use it. Never mind that.
I messed with it for like 10,000 years or something. I mean, I understand it, but I didn't make that shit. I don't know.
And I might know something about the white.
However, luckily there's a cave right over there, and if you just go over there, that's where I found this shit anyways.
Just walk over into the cave, everything will be fine.
Just walk into that cave.
Yeah.
By the way, Tango Warriors, what? Gotta go. Then he comes back and he's like, oh, by the way, since the plastic surgery Zordon never happened, you don't know about Tango Warriors, so just be surprised. And then he goes away.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, there were Tango Warriors in this episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they said...
Hold on, let me dust off my surprised face. I haven't used it in a minute with these DVDs.
They said, these guys are so strong. We've never seen them before. And we had literally just watched the movie where we seen them.
Yep.
So,
because the last season was suffering because they were still filming the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
We then go to A Brush with Destiny. And then we go to number 9, Passing the Lantern. And it's not as cool as I would hope it is.
No. I think it's like Billy's ancestral lantern or something like that.
Yeah. It's not quite what I would hope for.
Yeah.
I was about to say, give me 2 seconds.
I don't even need your seconds. There's no Green Lantern in that episode. Number 10 is Wizard for a Day. Right. Isn't that where they take that little kid and they gave him powers or some shit? And then he accidentally created a bad guy?
I don't know.
Number 11 is Fourth Down and Long.
Oh,
that's
another
that
one.
stupid fucking football episode,
it's another
isn't
one
it?
Shane would love.
Yeah, but he's busy eating cock in the other room, so...
Number 12 and 13, Stop the Hate Master.
Bring out the haterade.
I want to say he infects the Rangers with, like, hate and rage, and then they basically fight amongst themselves.
Yeah, because I think there's been, like, a few gifs where you see them talking to each other and blah, blah, blah.
Yep. 14 is Final Face-Off. 15 is The Potion Notion. 16 was I'm Dreaming of a White Ranger.
Yeah, it's their Christmas special. This actually, I think, like, officially second Christmas
And
special.
it was uniquely bad.
Yeah.
The first Christmas special, I don't even think we had on the DVDs, was the Alpha 5's Christmas special.
Yeah, we had that stupid thing.
Oh, we did? Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway.
okay. So then, number 17 and 18 are A Ranger Catastrophe.
Oh, this is where Kat comes in, I think.
Okay, yeah, they introduce
Yeah.
Kat, and she does. Is that when she steals the morpher? And
Well, I think it introduces her first as a cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
because she can like do that transform thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new Zords appear in 19, 20, and 21. Changing of the Zords.
Yep.
Is that where they go to the other planet and they find them, or whatever?
Hold on to your boobies.
Yeah, every time when I think of that, I think about that sword that they had to get, but that was seasons back.
I can assume as
There's-
much, yes, because they're in the Thunder Megazord or whatever.
Because they had to go. I remember there was a set of episodes where they had to go to another planet, and there were like Zords that were all rusted out or whatever, and they were like on this other planet. They were like older Zords, and they needed them.
Plot. Finster has discovered the location of the lost ancient Zords in
See?
order to bring them to life for their own purposes. Rita and Zed will need some unwilling assistance from the Power Rangers.
I think these are the ones that the
Holy shit.
Aqua ones take over.
No, the reason this episode, I remember this. This has one of the more frightening events in Power Ranger history. If this is what I'm thinking, in order to get them to do what he wanted, they just did Cat. They brought the Pink Ranger, right? They're killing her. And then Zed appears in the command center, in the chair, in the command center. Remember?
Cat steals the Pink Ranger's power coin.
Yep. Then he turns around and gets up, and it's Zed face to face with the Rangers in the command center, and he says, "This is how this is going to work. I can't control the Zords, but you can. You want her to live? You pilot my Zords and do what I say. You're now my Rangers. And at any point in time you disobey my orders, she's dead." And he was, like, genuinely frightening and everything when he appeared. They, like, took him back to basic for that one scene. After that, Follow That Cab. Isn't that where Kimberly got that stupid car? She got, like, her first car or some shit.
No, I could look it up, but something tells me it's not worth it. So you want me to look it up?
No.
Okay.
23, 24, 25 was a different shade of pink.
Yeah,
that is the changing from Kim to...
Yeah, where Kim leaves to go to her Olympic stuff.
Yep.
And Kat takes over as the Pink Ranger.
She went to train for the Olympics, but I don't know if we've ever got a storyline that says she made it into the Olympics, right? But she did go to train. She got
some guy
scouted
trainer.
or some shit. And then in the comic books, you see that she's even won medals and everything, so she did make it. But you know, being a ranger and having special powers,
and then when Kat takes over as a ranger, she's
never
weird.
swam again. They tried to put off that every character had their own thing. Like Rocky was a carbon copy of Jason. He just kept doing Jason's lines and teaching Jason's class, even though he wasn't Jason. That was nice, right?
Except for that he couldn't call forth the power sword.
And then Adam, he was kind of his own guy. He got his own character traits. And with Kat, they tried to talk like she was an expert swimmer, that she was on swim teams and stuff. So they introduced her like that, and they had her swim a time.
Yeah.
And there's that questionable scene where she got out of the pool and she was all wet, and I guess she hung down a little more than what the censors were hoping. Yeah. And then the censors were like, she can't do that again. So then she's just a swimmer that never swims from that point on.
Yep. Yeah, I actually kind of remember that, because as soon as you started saying, yeah, no, she was a swimmer, all of a sudden my head flashed.
It flashed back to that one scene you remember as a kid when she got out of that pool?
Not even the getting out of the pool. There, if I remember correctly, there's a scene where it's like her and Kimberly are at the pool talking.
Yep.
And there's the pool in the background. And I was like, motherfucker, I actually do remember that
They
for once.
never do that again.
Yep.
Because that was a no-no. The guys can take their shirts off all day, but there's no swimsuits allowed in this program.
At least not for Kat.
Because we don't want 7-year-olds to pop boners. Oh, wait, we shouldn't have put fucking Amy Jo Johnson as Kimberly.
So next, we have... Oh, my. 26.
Rita's
PETA, where Tommy ate that monster, and it was making him hungry, and he kept eating.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a classic right there. That brings back the nostalgia, doesn't it? And he made one of his students all sad because he was eating fat food, like ice cream.
Yeah.
And his student was like,
He
we
couldn't
can't
stop
do that,
eating.
Tommy.
He couldn't stop eating.
27. No fucking way. Another brick in the wall.
Yep.
What is that? You got it.
Well, it's a Pink Floyd song, but...
No, I know
I think
that.
it was about cleaning up a wall somewhere that had graffiti and stuff.
I don't know. I technically already moved on to the monkey thing, because that one sounded familiar.
28. A chimp in charge. Isn't that when Bulk and Skull get a monkey?
Did they become monkeys on that one? No, that's later.
That's later.
Catherine and Aisha helped teach a monkey named Kelly to communicate with sign language. However, Rita and Zed turned the monkey into the Sinister Simian to lure the Rangers out into a fight, because Zed had to become a bitch boy.
29, 30, and 31 are Master Vile and the Metallic Armor. Metallic Armor is dumb. Master Vile was kind of cool. And he made the Globber monster, which was kind of cool. Globber kicked the shit out of the Rangers.
Yeah, we kind of saw the Globber monster in a previous robot year.
Yes.
Even though it was listed as something else.
Because we were using Zords that didn't belong in the show, the costumes we were using.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Another brick in the wall's the one with that fucking skeleton army guy. Okay, that's alright.
Well, that's Rito, but he showed up as early as a Ninja Quest.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. It's fucking, hold on. Okay, Catherine leads teens in
There's
an
at some
effort
point
to
where
build...
Goldar and Rito are going into the command center to plant a explosive or something, I think.
Yeah, but they just showed fucking Rito doing the stupid shit. Hold on. Rita disgusted by an act of kindness from her former lackey.
This is where the bad guys
Rito
win.
And the Tegans down to stop her.
This is where the bad guys win and actually became in giant form to walk around the town.
Another brick in the wall?
No, the Master Vile thing.
Oh, yeah, the Master Vile. They even threw a bad guy party.
Yeah, at the
they
bar.
They went down and commodored or whatever the
took over the bar and juice grill.
Yeah,
thing.
commandeered the juice bar and had their own monster party.
And Bulk and Skull were there actually just waiting for somebody to come up. It's like, please have somebody normal show up. It's like, oh, you guys.
And then 32 is The Sound of Discordia. Well, that's a lot of blank expression.
No. I was about to say, because it lists 32 on that as the last one, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Sound of Discordia, 32.
All right, hold on.
Just go.
Let's see. The picture is Kat and Aisha singing, so let's see.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Master Vile has sent the devious Discordia to put the Rangers under a terrible tune. Kat is having problems with her singing voice. Singing contest, blah, blah, blah. Kat's determined to get it right after seeing Bulk and Skull's own ear-splitting and window-shattering performance. Master Vile's doing some stupid shit.
Yes, you just said it. Stupid shit. Last episode, 33.
Yep.
Rangers in Reverse.
They get changed back to kids again. And Zordon has to call on the Rangers of Aquitar to help.
That's what resulted in creating those Alien Ranger episodes. Speaking in which,
are we going to dip into them?
Look, we're at 14 minutes or 17 minutes.
Okay, let's dip into Alien Rangers then.
So let's talk about this. First off, let me just say, this is fucking awful. I'm sorry. This is awful. This is one of the worst seasons. This might be the worst season in all of Power Rangers history to me.
I got lucky and I bought the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers complete set where the Alien Rangers were bundled into Season 3.
Well, now you're even luckier because we're going to talk about them right now, buddy. They suck so bad they get a disc.
A disc.
Okay. Let us first, before we even get into this, remember when it started and the theme song played and they added the word alien?
Go, Alien Rangers. You Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers.
And that's all they did?
Yeah.
Should be an indication of how good this series is.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 and 2. Alien Rangers of Aquitar. Those Rangers show up.
Yeah.
And they have one of the worst voices ever. They sounded awful.
They sound
it was like that bubbly,
underwater.
yeah, it's like that bubbly, stupid. Yeah. Oh, I hated it. Every time they talked, I was like, oh man. Now their costumes are pretty cool, and the White Ranger was the leader in our series. The Red evidently was the leader in the actual show, but not in our series. It was definitely that White Ranger. It was the woman that led the team. 3, climb every fountain.
Oh, wow.
What?
On the website I'm looking at, they literally list this as Season 3.5.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that argue whether this is its own thing or Season 4 or part of 3.
Yeah.
So, number 3, climb every fountain. I remember nothing about it. Number 4, the alien trap. Nothing? No?
Nothing.
You don't
Not unless you want me to look it up. If you need me to look shit up, I'll look something up for you.
No. That's a no.
Number 5, Attack of the 60s Bulk.
Of the 60-foot bulk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's probably when they changed him into a monster.
Because it's the little tiny tick mark, meaning foot.
I was almost excited for a second, honestly.
Of the 60
Yeah.
bulk.
I would have been into the 60s bulk, not the 60-foot bulk. I don't give a shit. 6.
Water
Come
you
on!
thinking.
Water, you thinking?
Yes. Hold on, with that type of reaction, something tells me I'm pretty sure I know exactly which one this one is. Let me make sure.
Read the description.
Go ahead.
Young Rocky must prove his courage to retrieve his Zeo subcrystal from inside of a volcano. Back at Angel Grove, Zed keeps the Alien Rangers busy with the monster Witchblade.
Now, this is going to bring something up right now, actually. Actually, we'll finish this and then we'll talk about it, because, yeah. 7, Along Came a Spider.
Wow.
8, Sowing the Seeds of Evil. 9 and 10, Hog Day Afternoon. How did this series end? What is Hog Day Afternoon, please?
It's obviously the finale of the Alien Rangers.
Shit. Alright. Summary. Zed has brought the Alien Rangers' nemesis Hydro Hog to Earth.
Oh.
And he intends to suck every last drop of water off of the planet. While the Alien Rangers struggle to survive, young Aisha's Zeo quest takes her to Africa, where she befriends an orphan.
Okay.
She finds a subcrystal and is faced with a decision that will affect both her and this friend.
Meanwhile, Goldar and Rito has planted
didn't
Rito
she stay behind?
plant their bomb.
She stayed behind, and
Yep.
the other girl came here.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Here's the thing. I bet you this series would have been awesome if this series would have been called Quest for the Zeo Crystals,
Yep.
and would have had no Alien Rangers at all, and would have done nothing but been like a 5-part series. 6. We'll give it 6. Where each part is one Ranger as a kid going back to get the Zeo Crystal to do what they got to do, and then the 6th episode utilizing the Zeo Crystal to get their powers. Next season, Zeo. That would have been great.
Well,
Alien
let's
Rangers
see.
slowed this down and just made the same pointless formula run over and over again.
The weird thing is, I remember having a videotape about the quest for the Zeo crystals. So, I think they might have made an edit.
Well, there was every other episode. What this was they would do one episode that was stupid, one episode that was an Alien Ranger thing on the side, and as one of the kids doing their Zeo Crystal thing.
I think throughout it they just did the Zeo crystal things,
But yeah, that's how this series went. Was they were like, one kid gets a Zeo Crystal thing, and then we do a stupid pointless alien episode. Then kid gets a Zeo Crystal, stupid pointless alien, and they were terrible.
and and there was only 10 episodes.
Yeah, there was only 10 episodes.
Yeah, which means that half of them
More important.
and half of them
Crap.
awesome.
Don't get me wrong, if they just would have shortened this and it would have been like, okay, if they could have like squeezed this down to being like 4 episodes, literally the 2-parters. Alien Rangers of Aquitar 1 and 2, Hog Day Afternoon 1 and 2 could have been done.
And some of the
Rangers
Zeo
of Aquitar
stuff.
1 could have been
Zeo
Rangers of
crystal stuff.
Aquitar come in. Hey, there's Zeo crystals. Go find them.
Yeah.
Episode 2, each one of the kids starts finding a Zeo crystal. Then we go to Hog Day Afternoon Part 1. Oh, you guys got the Aquitar Rangers? Here's your big baddie. Let them fight. Get their asses whooped. Part 2, oh, we all found our Zeo crystals. Oh, by the way, a bomb goes off. Tommy, at the very end, goes, this could be the end of Power Rangers as we know it. Yeah, no shit. You guys threw in these fucking Aquitar Rangers. Thank you and good night. the end of Power Rangers technically won't be for like another 2 seasons, if I remember correctly, because you guys fucked up Car Ranger so bad.
Oh my
being
god.
Turbo!
Like...
Turbo!
Yeah.
Can eat a bag of dicks.
So, by this... Oh my god, this series was awful!
Yep.
Why was it so bad? Like, the whole series felt like a strange, important filler. And that's really weird to say, because you can't skip it, because you have to know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, especially with the Zeo crystals getting gathered.
Right. But at the same time, you don't want to watch it, because it feels like the worst filler episodes you've ever watched. It feels like it means nothing, but every episode's important. That is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half the episodes are bad and skippable, and half the episodes that are watchable, only half the episode is watchable.
Yeah.
But with the actual season 3, how much of that is watchable and skippable?
That's questionable, too.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that a lot of them are multi-part episodes, so, when it comes right down to it, you could say skip part 2.
No, my thing with this is, actually... Let's go ahead and do our usual thing. Let me reach. There. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 episodes, to me, seem like watchers. Like something that you should see and you shouldn't skip. Because all the ones that are like multi-part episodes, the multi-part episodes, the reason they're cool is because they continue and they're not serialistic.
Yeah.
They mean something. You watch them and they develop characters and they push scenes forward, and some characters leave us, some new characters are introduced, giant plots happen, they're actually closed, and then the other one's like A Brush with Destiny and Passing the Lantern and Wizard for a Day. Who gives a shit?
I don't know. Don't get me wrong. In Wizard for a Day, apparently Rocky was supposed to be the teacher for the day, so he's running around with arms full of books and taking pratfalls and shit, apparently.
Yeah,
so
I remember.
You can watch that and laugh for a minute after you're done dealing with stupid
but that's not saying that little filler, junkety, serialistic, episodic episodes are not fun. Because I watched the original Star Trek, and every single one of those episodes, until like season 3, nothing was ever necessarily important. Like, you watched any episode in any order and you just enjoyed the episode, and nothing really affected the next episode. There were like 9 times that Romulans or something would show up with cloaked ships, and the Enterprise would be like, "That's a cloaked ship." And they'd be like, "How's that possible?" And I'd be like, "Because it happened 6 episodes ago. You know this.
Yeah.
You even know how to detect them. Stop that." Then season 3 happens and they're like, "It's a Romulan cloaking technology. We know how to discuss this. We know how to find it. We know how this works.
Deal with it."
Right.
Yeah.
Now, season 3 is not necessarily a good season, I'm saying, but it was when the continuity started to take shape.
Yeah.
Better episodes.
It wasn't like you said, it's not serial. It's not fucking Batman 66 where it's, "Oh no, the Joker's loose. Ha ha ha, he's back in prison." The next episode, "Oh, Catwoman's on the loose. Ha ha ha, she's back in prison." Next episode.
And never mind the fact that she changed ethnicities and she's still the same person.
Yeah, exactly.
Just ignore that. There were 3 Catwomen.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there were also 3 Mr. Freezes, to be fair.
It's a possibility.
But, regardless, that's 21 of 33 episodes for Season 3. Now, we are going to change our thing here a little bit when it comes to series and whatnot.
Because Season 3.5?
No, I'm going to... Here's the thing. I'm going to change it to what I do with the comic books. Normally, we do give this an exact score for the seasons. But sometimes it is hard to score a season. So how about we do this? We get 3 options. Watch it. Buy it. Buy it means it's awesome. You should own this series to watch multiple times. Watch it is like, do you have Netflix? 3, don't worry about it. There's better Rangers out there. Pass on it.
multi-part episodes, the fact that even though a lot of the shit is dog shit filler, it's still important dog shit filler. It's definitely queue up Netflix.
Queue up Netflix. That's fine. Watch it. Don't necessarily pass it, but this isn't something you necessarily have to own.
For me, Season 3, the actual Season 3.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye?
Bye.
Okay. I'm kind of there, too.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I think there's a lot of goodness to Season 3 that if you own it, you will watch this more than once. And after you know what episodes to skip that don't really matter, it'll be even better for you.
Yeah. Now, as far as the
I was just about
Alien
to say.
Rangers.
Now we're on to
That's
the
what I was about to
aliens.
say. Was my score was the entire fucking
Oh,
thing? I
no,
thought
no,
we were doing all.
No,
Aliens are
So
by
okay,
themselves.
yes, this is by. Yes.
Okay.
Aliens. Okay, yes, Aliens is queue up Netflix.
All right.
Or at least get on Wikipedia and read something like I just
Read
got
the
done doing.
synopsis
Read
and
the
move on.
synopsis and move along.
I'm actually saying that. I'm saying don't buy this, don't watch it. Read the synopsis and move on.
I'm like, screw this.
Oh, you're just pass completely?
I'm pass.
He's complete pass. Okay.
Because
Don't
I
don't
had
even read a synopsis to figure out
No.
how they went from being kids to all of a sudden they're adults again with Zeo crystals heading into outer space with Bulk and Skull being cops.
No. The reason I'm saying pass is because I've seen this. I was a kid watching this on Fox Kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep.
I'm not going to watch this again. Fuck this. Skip it.
Dang.
Don't get me wrong, I watched all this shit too. In fact, now that I'm able to look at all the seasons, I can tell you exactly where the fuck I dropped off of the map. This is not a joke, because for a while there I was having troubles trying to get it all figured out. Let's see here, if we pull this shit up and give it like 20 minutes to goddamn load.
But to me, it was like the Bulk and Skull as a kid was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But let's see here.
I hated this whole season. I'm also at a pass. I think that you should read the synopsis because Zeo does one thing that no other Power Rangers really did. It formed continuity because Zeo actually used the Zeo crystals to form the Rangers.
the Zeo
Yeah.
crystals that they had to scatter and get rid of in Season 3, but in Alien Rangers they had
But
to
the Zeo
regather.
crystals were actually brought up earlier in Season 3. I can't remember exactly what episode, but the Zeo crystals were brought up, and then they were pretty much ignored. Like, we got them, and it was just expected that it was like any other fucking relic or whatever that they'd saved. Like, where's the Sword of Power? Really? Where is that? We almost died to get that. How come we've never used it or anything? Like, Kimberly was just like, here's a coin. How come she didn't Sword of Power? We still have it. Where the
Yeah.
fuck is it?
Well, we got to see that in the Pink comic, but
But that's what I mean. So,
Yeah.
so the fact that they introduced the Zeo Crystal and then all of a sudden, at the end of Season 3, we move into the Alien Rangers and they say, remember that thing that we talked about, the perpetual energy crystal that's really powerful that screwed up Zed, the reason Zed looks the way he does? How about we go use that? And I was like, wait, what? Like, we're referencing other episodes? And all of a sudden it was like big. So that makes the Zeo Crystal very important. Sadly, the episodes are awful.
see,
And you may as well just read about the Zeo Crystal and jump into Zeo.
if what we said is,
Yeah.
if what we said about maybe just having it be about gathering the Zeo crystals, if it was only about that, then you'd buy it.
If I wouldn't
away.
get screwed, I would make a fan edit of this and just make Quest of the Zeo Crystals, where all it is the kids go through a portal and they each do their thing, and then at the end they come back and do that 2-part episode where they turn into the Zeo. I'd be like, yeah, this is a good show now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I watched all the way up. Let's see, Season 4 is Zeo, Season 5 is Turbo, which, I started getting hit and miss with it. Then we still have Season 6, which was Spice.
In space.
And it was Space that started even more hit and miss. And then I can't remember where the fuck it ended, like either Space or Galaxy. But it was roughly around that time that they were doing the live-action Turtle show with...
Space.
Was it Space?
Yeah, Space.
Yeah,
Space.
with Venus de Milo, the fucking titty turtle.
God.
Yeah, that's about the time that I was like, done with this, moving on to
Titty
Cartoon Network.
Turtle.
I was like, moving on to Cartoon Network, gonna start watching Toonami, catching up on DBZ and Gundam.
You know what's really bad? Is when we were doing this, I had debated that we at least mention them.
Well, we'll have to when we get into In Space.
Well, see, here's what I was thinking, though. Sadly, because they appear in space, they are now a part of the canonical Sentai Power Rangers American universe, and both of their shows technically exist in continuity
with
Rangers.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to at least talk about it. So here's my story, though. I go online, and I'm like, I need next shell pictures to get this ready. Because I was just going to go through and get them and give them to you, and if you wanted to pick and choose what we were going to go through. And I start looking. Has anybody heard about Rule 34?
Yep.
Careful when you look up turtle images, especially if you type her name in. Because Google would like to show you things you should never see on a turtle.
Yeah, no, believe me, I know. I've had run-ins with the furry community before. Doesn't bother me anymore.
Oh, my God.
Pokemon is hardcore Rule 34
I know
for
all
the furry
about that,
community.
too. I know all about that, too.
And believe me, I don't knock anybody's, anything.
The sad thing is I've seen the Turtles porn parody.
I haven't got to see that yet.
Oh, the actual new porn parody where they got the actual porn star of the name April O'Neil to play April O'Neil?
Yeah.
April O'Neil, that's her actual name.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Legally named. So
yeah, that's what we do. You haven't figured that out. You've been with Shane for how fucking long
so
yet? You keep coming over here and you haven't figured out that we just talk porn?
So now, I gotta be honest. I was listening to Hollywood Babylon.
Oh yeah, Babylon, yeah.
When I heard that this thing existed, and I've got to admit to an extreme morbid curiosity to at least know how the hell did they do that?
How they did what?
And you can't go into detail here.
I can say one good thing.
There's a good thing?
Casey and April.
Oh, good okay. Thing. So there's like a regular, normal thing mixed into the.
Good thing.
Well, that sounds about right. Because I mean, technically,
I did hear one line.
I think it's still on YouTube.
Hold on. I heard one line on the preview, and I have to admit, I laughed my ass off for 20 minutes when they're standing around and they're talking and they're doing. It's like a commercial for like as it would be an actual show.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, at the end of the show, like April lays down and Mikey says, "Dude, I'm coming out of my shell." And I laughed my ass off. It was so ridiculous and so stupid, and I can't even... Oh, here's the other thing. I'm sorry, this has to be brought up. The porn parody for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I've yet to see. All I've done is see, like the commercial thing and from Hollywood Babylon. Their costumes are better than Turtles 3.
Yeah.
Their costumes were better than Turtles 3 and the Next Mutation.
I'd have to sadly agree.
That's horrible.
Except for the turtle cocks.
That we could... Oh, my God. The world is such an interesting place. So, okay, now, luckily, for the viewers... Or unluckily, I guess I don't know what our viewers really like or dislike, that is not part of the Power Rangers canon, so we will not be talking about aside from right here, we will not have to talk about that.
Aside from the fact that I'm halfway through downloading the 30-minute XXX TMNT
Oh my God!
You can watch it on your own.
I'm very excited.
I think that's how to end this episode.
There's a reason why we made mention of it in Sons of Khan. If you need somebody to get you porno, you come to me.
I guess. So
I know where to look.
So look. Yeah, we're gonna have to go over the next shell or next dimension.
It was called. It's just called Ninja Turtles Next Generation.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to have to go over that show at some point.
Well,
Much like, thank God, we already have to go over Kamen Rider anyway.
You know, the other thing, we have to talk, we never did this. Somehow we skipped right by him, and we have to do this. We brought his Zord in and talked about it. We got to talk about that Spider-Man costume.
Yeah,
We've got to do an episode where we talk about him.
Yeah, because we talked to Leo Pardon, but we didn't actually talk Spider-Mano.
So we need to talk Spider-Man, and we need to talk
Ninja Turtles.
Oh my God!
We gotta talk Ninja
I
Turtles.
despise the fact that we have to do that, but the show
is canon.
The show is
the Rangers
canon
showed up
Rangers.
in their show, and they showed up in the Rangers.
The one lucky thing is that they do have a complete set.
There's another thing we have to do.
What?
I don't know how we're going to find it.
No, we're not having a fucking circle jerk.
We have to watch. At least one of us has to watch all of Masked Rider here in America. The
Masked Rider series.
Yep. The one that launched here in America
on Fox,
that goes alongside this that we just talked about.
Yeah,
we have to see that.
Well, if it's on Netflix, I suppose I could.
Yeah,
I mean shit. Literally, the only thing I've been doing lately is watching.
I don't think
Quantum
it's on Netflix.
Leap,
I mean, we can probably try
I think
and
it's
search.
too rare for Netflix.
We can probably try
well,
and search
my PCs
like
are both trash.
I want to say it failed hard here in America. That series did.
Yeah.
I think if anything, we might be able to find it on YouTube /Dailymotion /Vimeo.
Well, one way or another, we need to get at least an idea of the series. We have to watch like 10 episodes so that we can come in here and talk about the series or something.
From what I remember about it, it's odd.
I believe it. It failed here in America.
Yeah.
We only got one season of it, I think, and it
didn't even last a season.
Yeah, it was like a quick throwaway.
Yeah.
So, that's been this episode. We talked about Rangers Season 3. We talked about aliens. We talked about the next mutation. We talked about turtle dicks. We talked about everything you could ever want to know about the Rangers today. And I'm sure you've had enough of us now, so bye.
Yeah.
Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, remember to check out fandomnight.com. At fandomnight.com, you can drop a line to this show, or you could check out other podcasts as well. We cover all kinds of topics, everything from comic books, wrestling, movies, TV shows, video games, animes, mangas. It's outrageous. We seem to have a podcast for just about everything, and you have access to it just by going over to fandomnight.com. So check it out, guys. We're going to get out of here.